Please join me in welcoming Mr. Steve Nippert.
Thank you. Over the past 30 years, I've attended a lot of banquets and heard a lot of speakers. I learned from these many speakers the 3 B's of being a speaker. Be inspirational, be brief, and be seated. I promise you all I will fulfill at least one of these expectations of yours. It is common for speakers to share their views and keys to successes, and I won't disappoint you. I'll share mine with you. While time will not allow me to address every requisite for success, let me touch briefly on a few things that I've observed over the years. It starts, of course, with your definition of success. Now, my definition is leading a rewarding and fulfilling life, not necessarily an accumulation of wealth. As I've heard Helen Walton say before, what counts is not what you gather, but what you scatter. In the end, what counts is what seeds have you scattered. What difference did you make? You see, it all begins with the end in mind. I suggest that you consider preparing a personal statement of philosophy or creed for yourself. It should focus on what you want to be and to do, and on the values and principles upon which being and doing are based. You should consider what you like your parents, your spouse, your friends, and your future employers to say about you at the end of your career and even at the end of your days. How would they describe your character, your values, your contributions, and your achievements? Without a vision of the kind of person you want to be, without a definition of success, the road you take really won't matter. That great philosopher, Yogi Berra, the baseball player, once said, if you don't know where you're going, you'll end up someplace else. You have to think about that for a while. So begin on this day with the end in mind that includes why you believe you're on this earth. My second key to success is to have a passion for what you do. Without passion, you will not have a commitment, and without commitment, you won't enjoy your success. Life is too short to pass through without enjoying and feeling good about what you do. If you're just marking time, it will show in your work and your relations with your fellow workers and with your family. Find the merit of your efforts. Ask yourself, what are you doing to help? What difference are you making? If you find meaning in what you do, you will have passion, and in passion, your life's work is no longer just a job, but about achieving something greater in life. Always think of the larger good. One time, several years ago, a gentleman would pass 2 stonemasons hard at work building St. Paul's Cathedral in London. The gentleman asked the first stonemason what he was doing. He simply said, I'm building a retaining wall for this basement. He turned to the second stonemason and asked him what he was doing. He replied, I'm helping Sir Christopher Wren build the most beautiful and the most grand cathedral in the world. It is a matter of perspective. Third key to success is being ethical and trustworthy in all that you do. Mr. Walt Pavlo spoke of his experience of defrauding his employer, MCI, of $6 million. He told how he did it and the consequences. He was sentenced to 48 months in jail, lost everything he owned, his family, his wife, his 2 children. He lost his job and his career. Like many others, he did not start out with the intent of being a criminal. His first steps were small ones, and then they grew into multi-million-dollar steps. You also might remember the recent story of the CEO of Radio Shack, who was forced to resign his position because of a falsehood on his resume. It had nothing to do with his job performance at all. From these and other stories, we can learn it all begins with your character. Character is what you do when no one else is looking. If you cheat on the small things, whether it be on your expense report or exams or your income tax return, someone knew what I was doing. My employer, my spouse, my parents, would they think bad of me? Would I be embarrassed if that happened? If so, don't do it. No one wants to do business with anyone who is just 99% ethical. A fourth key to success in life would be for your personal mission statement to practice a spirit of service. It's been said that service is the rent we pay for the room on this earth. Many of you have already provided excellent examples of service, being student body officers, leaders on campus and student organizations, leaders in your church, just to name a few. We all need to give back to our families, our communities, and our state, our country, and our profession, and yes, even our school. Think of what your family's done for you. There'll be a time when you can help them. Think of what your lives would be like if no one stepped forward to help develop and guide our local communities, our state, and our country into building a better quality of life. As you move forward in your careers, you will find your opportunities were made possible by the work of many others, including many serving in voluntary roles, helping to strengthen and develop your professional endeavors. You have an obligation to do likewise for those who come after you. Our mission in life should be to plant trees under whose shade we shall never sit. Dr. Lawrence Davis, who's the Chancellor of the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff, has reminded us we drink from wells that we did not dig. We live in houses we did not build, and we're warmed by fires that we did not start. Through our service, we each have an obligation as a citizen on this earth to plant trees, to dig wells, to build homes, to start fires for those who come after us, starting today. My fifth and final key to success is to sharpen your saw. As Stephen Covey said in his highly successful book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, sharpening your saw is about taking the time to get better at who you are and what you do. Covey tells the story of two hunters who had been hunting out in the woods for some time when they heard in the distance some sawing. As they approached, they saw an old fellow vigorously sawing a very large log, but he wasn't making much progress. They suggested to him that he might make more progress if he stopped and sharpened his saw. His response was he didn't have enough time. He had this log to cut. For success, you must take the time to sharpen your saw through continued learning. I know a lot of y'all will think we're going to graduate and that's the end of it, but you're going to have to continue to learn. You've got to keep learning. As good as MHS is, they've not inoculated you from obsolescence. What's that word? Obsolescence. I never was good at English. They have not taught you everything you need to know about your first job, much less your fifth job, or that job that doesn't even exist out there that you'll probably have 15 or 20 years from now. You will not always be a success at every endeavor, but the failing comes in not trying. Success is the sum of small efforts repeated
Emily Daniel. Marco Diaz is not here tonight. Our next one is Alexis Drake. Courtney Farah. Luke Frederick. Camelia Garland. April Garner's not here. Adam Giuliani is in the FBLA contest. Next one is Tyler Guzmendel. Donnie Gunter. Elizabeth Hare. Justin Hollingsworth. Austin Jones. Skylar Jones. Abby King. Kiana Manning. Kiana Manning. Logan McMahon is not with us. Heather McWilliams. Samantha Neal. Kinley Pickett. Jamicia Robinson. Lorenzo Rose. Barrett Sanders. Chris Sheamus. Logan Thompson. Corey Walker. Mirage Walker. Desiree Williams. Kobe Williamson. And then Mandy Wilson. These are our sophomores. This time we'd like for our juniors to line up in this white hall. Okay, this time we'd like to recognize our juniors. Our first is Joella Bales. Katie Buchanan. Braylon Clayton. Anna Shay Dagar. Alden Deloach. Alan Dickerson is at FBLA conference tonight. Next is Kelsey Eubanks. Jacob Falcoff. Taylor Fowler. Brittany Ferguson. Colton Fuller. Sarah Goodson. Abby Lasker. Dylan Lawrence. Angel Marshall. Mason McCrary. Morgan McDonald. Maggie McQueenie is competing in the FBLA conference today. Next is Mario Moore. Vanisha Musgraves. Addison Oates. Dylan Howell. Remington Reed. Jennifer Stockwell. Mary Catherine Suckamel. Brandon Wallace presented to attend. Next is Alexis Welch. Julia White. Talara Williams. Dylan Wood. And Sarah Wright. These are our juniors. All right, seniors, time to line up. This time we'd like to recognize our seniors. You've noticed we have 35 sophomores, 34 juniors, and 30 seniors. That's a pretty good retention rate for our seniors. I'm going to brag on this group just a little bit. Our test scores came up significantly last year. It was based on this group right here, and I'm very proud of them for what they've accomplished for us this year. Some outstanding ACT scores as well. They're going to be rewarded for it. A lot of them have already, so we're very proud of you. The first one we'd like to recognize is Kamala Carr. Danielle Carrington. Josh Cassidy. Julio Castillo. Jenny Couch. Megan Calley. Jeffrey Dennis, Ashley Dingman, and Cody Fuller were not able to be with us tonight. At this time, we'd like to recognize Russell Gregory. Shamari Hunter. Kaylin Johnson. Shabria Johnson. Clay Cardis. Sarah Lowe. Jasmine McCoy. Keaton Pickett. Jay Pittman. Hannah Roark. Kimberly Shirtley. Landon Simpson. Morgan Smith. Danielle Stokes. With us tonight. Our next one is Anna Trout. Melanie Turner. Abigail Van. Garrett Walker. Aishla Watson. Ashante Young. And then finally, C.W. Young. These are seniors.
let me introduce to you Kamala Carr, President of the student body, who'd like to make a presentation.
On behalf of the student body, we would like to present Mr. Steve Nipper with a gift for being our speaker for tonight. Thank you.
Okay, I have several thank yous. The first, Mr. Loper's already done this, but Jennifer Hubbard in the back has engineered this for the past 18 years, and I'd like to give her a special thank you. Okay, and there are 4 seniors that you would stand up that have spent hours working on different projects. All the photographs of your students were taken by Kamala Carr. Where are you? There you are. Okay. The photo backings and the certificates tonight were made by Kaylin Johnson. And Megan Callan just helped both of them do everything, so it's just them. And then a real special thank you. If you've been here before, you know we have not had this CD, and so Roderick Henderson put that together for us of all your students. And he says that if you'd like to have a copy, he'd be more than happy to help you with that. So if you'll let me know, I'll be glad to get it for you. Each year, Mr. Loper challenges the seniors to see if they can make at least $2 million in scholarships. And each year we have exceeded that amount. This is very early. They are not even going to release the academic challenge until May 1st, and so we're always just kind of guessing at this point on what we have, but we still have quite a few scholarships. So, seniors, why don't you stand up again and be recognized? Okay, and at this point in time, like I said, this is very early, we have $1,089,240.